What's going on, Island Hoppers? Today we are coming to you from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's do it.
Milwaukee is located along Lake Michigan, just south of Green Bay and just north of Chicago. Known for its many breweries and cheese curds, yes, I said it right, cheese curds, you know, dairy country up here in Wisconsin, as well as the Harley-Davidson Museum. In this Milwaukee travel guide, we're going to show you guys around the lakefront, downtown, Milwaukee. We're going to go to a Brewers game. All right, let's begin walking around the downtown area here as we just got off of the Amtrak from Chicago, and we are now going to head into the downtown area where the river is.
All right, so the population of Milwaukee is 580,000 people, making it the 31st largest city in the United States. It's the 5th largest in the Midwest Great Lakes region. Now, if you include all of the suburbs of Milwaukee, you're talking 2.3 million. Still outside of the top 30 in terms of metropolitan areas. So Milwaukee, it's a fairly large city, but it's not one of the biggest in the United States. Here we are on the Milwaukee River Walk. We're going to show you guys around this river walk right here in the heart of downtown.
The name of this river right here is actually called Milwaukee River. It's one of 3 rivers in the region, along with the Menominee. The Menominee River actually translates to English from Chippewa language to mean rice eaters, or rice, because there was wild rice that actually grew right here. Now, Milwaukee is a cold city, so this area in the winter time is very brisk cold. Now this here river system has come under scrutiny recently because of the industrialized areas inland that actually pour in pollution into these river systems, which ultimately leads into Lake Michigan. So this is something that they've had to undertake to clean up the river system. But it's not uncommon to see people on boats, paddling canoes in the Milwaukee River here.
We're at the rock bottom right here on the Milwaukee River. We were referred to this place. We got a good beer, good place to get a couple beers and then head out onto the town.
This rock bottom here is a really relaxing environment, especially in the middle of the afternoon on a work day. You just come on down here, grab a couple beers, and it'll really relax you. Get some good food, fish and chips. I got some chicken wings. You can see right here we got some good eats right here on the Milwaukee River with these views. And we could say hi to all the people who are floating by. From here, what we're going to do is head over towards Brady Street and check out some of the more entertainment areas of Milwaukee. Then, like I said, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys the Milwaukee Brewers game, which you guys are going to want to watch that. But yeah, we're going to go across the bridge, check out some of the more historic old Milwaukee, show you guys around some of these residential neighborhoods. As you can see up and down the Milwaukee River here, they do have these drawbridges that open up and allow the larger ships and boats to go underneath those bridges there. Just some interesting facts about Milwaukee real quick. The summers are really nice out here, but the winters are brutal cold like I said earlier. Now, people out here, they do love their fish, and they also love their beer and coffee too, believe it or not. Milwaukee is actually a diverse city with multiple different cultures coming together here in this city. Also, something to say about the cost of living or visiting, it's a very affordable place to visit. You're not going to find too many expensive hotels over here that'll break your bank. So you get more bang for your buck out here in Milwaukee. The food is fairly priced. So I would say if you guys are looking for a nice, relaxing, affordable city in the Midwest, then Milwaukee might just be what you're looking for.
So here we are walking along Broadway. We're going to head down towards Brady Street.
Now, as we walk over towards the Lower East Side where Brady Street is, that's actually where the nightlife entertainment happens the most in Milwaukee, if you were to ask me, based on what I found out from the locals. Lower East Side, Brady Street, that whole area, Saturday, Sunday, even Friday nights, that's where you want to be. Now, we are walking by the Milwaukee Bucks Arena. They are in this area here just across the Milwaukee River, actually. I just wanted to say some things about the sports teams up here in Wisconsin. Obviously, the Green Bay Packers, also known as the Cheeseheads, they come from Green Bay, which is about 2 hours north of here. I will say that the reason they call them the Green Bay Packers is because they pack cheese. That's why they're called the Packers. Now, the Milwaukee Brewers are called the Milwaukee Brewers because of all the breweries, and the Bucks because of the big deers with the buck horns, right? So I just wanted to put that out there because I felt like I always wondered that stuff growing up. So now I'm just putting it out there in this here dialogue. Another thing that is interesting about Milwaukee that's worth pointing out, they love their bratwurst. So when you come out here, do try a brat, maybe a beer and a brat with sauerkraut. Yes, they love sauerkraut. Hey, and then you could do some cheese curds because that's something to consider also about Milwaukee. And if you guys are new to Island Hopper TV and you enjoy travel guides just like this, you can consider subscribing, turning on the bell to get notified every time we come out with a new travel guide. And if you haven't already, please consider liking the video. All right, we finally made it to Brady Street. We're off of Water Street. So Water to Brady Street, that's where we're at now. And you guys can see as we walk through old historic Brady Street, this is the kind of place you guys would want to hang out. The Brady Street Business Improvement District represents Brady Street. Okay, so this here in Milwaukee, it is a 9-block stretch going east to west from Lake Michigan. So as you continue to push east, you will eventually arrive at Lake Michigan from Brady Street. I'm going to let you guys sit back and relax and watch Brady Street come to you for the next couple minutes, and then we'll pick back up on Lake Michigan. If you guys want to just jump to Lake Michigan, go ahead and skip ahead to the 10-minute mark.
Here we are overlooking the lakefront on Lake Michigan right here. This is Lincoln Memorial Highway. If you go right over here, you're at the Veterans Park, but you could see Lake Michigan all over here. Very beautiful lake. Yeah, so here we are along the Oak Leaf Trail. This is in between the high-rise apartments and high-rise buildings of Milwaukee over here. And then on this side, you have the Lincoln Memorial Highway, followed by Lake Michigan. Notice Miller Brewing Company building, because the Miller beer actually comes from here. Here we are at the park just outside of Northwestern Mutual's corporate headquarters, but it's a really nice park right here in the east end of Milwaukee. Here we are in old historic Milwaukee along East Wisconsin Avenue. If you look behind me here, you could see the old federal building right here. This was actually known as the city's post office. Milwaukee actually developed from an agricultural hub to a heavy industrial town in the mid 1900s. So it started out as an agricultural mega center, really, because of the cattle and the farming that was coming out of Wisconsin, but it eventually evolved into a heavy industrial city. As you can see, in 1882, the leather tanning magnate Guido Pfister created this building, which eventually became one of Milwaukee's finest hotels. You can see the history right here, and here's the building. Here we are at the Brew Crew baseball game, watching the Brewers. American Family Stadium used to be called Miller Field. Look at this thing. I'm gonna go inside here and watch a good old ball game in Milwaukee. All right, today's a new day. We're out here in Milwaukee again, but the weather is much cooler. It went from 75, 80 degrees all the way down into the 50s, just like that. Even here in late spring, almost June, it gets that cold, as you can see right now. So we're just gonna show you guys around here a little bit more around the downtown area, but do keep in mind, the place you're gonna wanna go party is going to be Water Street or Brady Street if you're coming here for nightlife on the weekends. And what would a trip to Milwaukee be without paying a visit to the Bronze Fawns? Now, when it comes to the people of Milwaukee, I would say they're some of the friendliest people around, whether it be at a baseball game, watching the Brewers down here in downtown. Real easy people to get along with, very friendly. They go out of their way to make conversation and allow you to ask questions, and I really like that about Milwaukee. As you can see, these bridges go up and down with those hydraulics so that boats that are taller masts or higher roofs can go right under it. Look at that. It goes back down. And if you're looking for another hotel, check out the St. Kate. Let's go take a look. All right, guys, that's going to do it from Wisconsin out here in Milwaukee. If you guys like these kind of videos, travel guides, watch some of these other videos, and we will see you on the next one.